Well, actually, what drew me into making the show was Steve's book. You know, Steve Jones, the lead guitarist of the Sex Pistols, wrote this book called Lonely Boy, and Gail, one of our producers, Gail Lyon, sent the book to me, and I was I was in LA at the time and driving around a lot, so I listened to the talking book, and Steve reads the talking book. So this. His personality, his innate humanity, his sort of self-deprecating humor, his creativity really came through. And as well as that, there's the whole, of course, cultural phenomena that was the Sex Pistols. And that was very important to me growing up, even though I was a little bit post-punk in terms of age. And what drew me to the story as a story was this idea of a forgotten generation. And, you know, these kids that society had just discarded. And indeed, you know, as the slogan became "No Future," society deemed these kids to have no future. They didn't care about them. And through kind of passion, anger, and creativity, these kids created their future for themselves, and not the future that was mandated by society. And I think that's always an important story, because there's always, you know, the forgotten kids in every generation, in every culture. And of course, it was an explosive time of creativity, and it was really the birth of modern pop music as we know it today. So, you know, it's such a rich world. Well, it's always time for another cultural revolution. It is. I think we're in a time of incredible flux today and incredible turmoil, and that kind of discontent often breeds the greatest creativity. So I think we are. I mean, you look at society today, we're so fractured. You know, this sort of dream of the internet bringing us together didn't happen. It's tearing us apart because we get to live in our little silos and not speak to each other. As well as, you know, so many other things, the environment, the economy, you know, sort of constant war all around the world. So I think it is time for another cultural revolution.